Man, it feels weird to sit in front of a camera again. Whew. It's been a minute, but we're back and we're gonna do an official bike check today. All right, so I got this bike built up about, I think it's been about, let's see, 7 months ago now, I wanna say. So yeah, this thing isn't quite brand new anymore, but it was brand new. It's still brand new basically to me. I just haven't really got around to filming a bike check until now. So yeah, let's just start off right away with the main component of the bike being the frame. I have the Hyperbikes Lunatic Brandon Lupo signature frame. Top tube size 20.6. It's gonna be in pearl white. And that's kind of the main reason why I wanted to go with this frame, is because it comes in white, and also because I met Brandon when I worked at Camp Woodward back in 2017, I think, summer 2017. And he was a super nice guy, and yeah, he's one of my inspirations. So I was like, bet, we're gonna build up a Hyper. I've never rode a Hyper before, so yeah, pretty stoked. And so far it's been a great, solid setup. I have no complaints with it. Moving over to the forks here, we got the Snafu Magical forks that come in white, the same color of white as well. They're pretty solid, pretty lightweight. But anyways, moving down to the front wheel here, we got for the front rim, it is, I believe it's a G Sport. It's either a bird cage or a roll cage. I can't remember because I had them custom powder coated white. And I put them in the box, I labeled them. I just honestly forgot because they look so similar. But I think this is the bird cage in the front, and then I have the roll cage in the back. Then I have tie spokes on them in blue. Never ran tie spokes before, but I honestly really like them. You really notice the difference in rotational weight when it comes to tail whips, 360s, and like overall just getting more air. Pretty stoked on those. Then for the front hub, I went with the Profile Mini in I think it's either crimson red or just dark red. So yeah, kind of got like a USA color theme going. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do an all white, but yeah, just kind of ended up going with white, red, and blue being the main colors. So stoked on that. Then moving up here to the bars, I'm running the Snafu NOA Logan Martin signature bars, and I believe 9.25 rise. They're really nice, super lightweight, feels really nice for doing bar spins and stuff. But I did actually snap the first pair I had. I cracked them right over here, kind of by like the side of the stem. And yeah, I was like, dang, all right, that happened. I think I was trying like a fly out triple truck or something, and yeah, it just ended up breaking on me. But I contacted Snafu and they took care of it for me, and they sent me a replacement free of charge, didn't have to pay for anything, so that was super nice. I think I forgot to mention the stem. I'm running the Profile Push Stem top load in 53mm, Mark Mulville signature, by the way. Solid stem. For the headset, I'm running a Odyssey Chrome headset. Nothing too special, but it's a solid headset. It just kind of, you can't find a white headset, so Chrome kind of blends in with the white. Grips, S&M grips, just some random white grips I found at the Nowhere shop in Nebraska. Shout out to Nowhere BMX. These are also the same ones I think Jacob Theme runs. Shout out to my boy Jacob. But yeah, white grips are not really a good idea though, because yeah, obviously, I don't know if you can tell in video, but they're super dirty. Front tire, by the way, I'm running Maxxis Grifter. My favorite tires. I've always ran these tires. The only other tire I've ran are Demolition Momentums, but these ones are definitely my favorites. You can run a lot of PSI, and I run 85 in the front, 90 in the back, just because I like having that extra push for speed. Now moving back to the back wheel here, we got, like I said, either a G Sport bird cage or roll cage. I honestly cannot remember, but one of the two. I had them custom built at Albies. Shout out to Albies and shout out to Curtis for building these. For the rear hub, I went with a Profile Elite cassette 9-tooth, and yeah, I've always loved Profile Elites, mainly for the sound, and yeah, it's a solid piece of machinery. But moving to the middle here, we got the Snafu Ola sprocket, which comes in I think 25 or 28, but I went with 28 just because I like having that extra bit of cranking power when it comes to big boxes or quarter pipes, whatever. And then moving to the cranks here, I went with the Snafu Mayweather cranks in 165mm. Solid size, in my opinion, the perfect size for cranks. It's just really nice for catching whips and whatnot. I also had these powder coated too by a local company in the town that I live, just because you can't really find rims or cranks in white anymore that are like decent quality. So that's kind of why I went that route. And then finally for the pedals, or not finally, but for the pedals, I have the Snafu Cactus, I think is what they're called, Snafu Cactus pedals in that crimson red that kind of go with the red vibe accents, I guess you could call it. First time ever running metal pedals, but I really like them. They're super grippy. The only thing is the rubber spacer that keeps them from like moving side to side popped out on my right one, which gets kind of annoying, but I'm used to it now, so it doesn't really matter. And then moving over to the seat, which I think is the final thing, it's the Total BMX stitched Brit seat, I think is the official name of it. I don't know, it's just the white seat that's like actually stitched and it's not the print. Super rare, they don't even make these anymore, so I got super lucky to get my hands on one of these. I don't think I'll ever be able to find it again, so if you're watching this, please make this seat again. I will buy minimum 5 if you do decide to put them back into production. But yeah, that's pretty much the bike check for going into 2024. This is definitely my dream bike. I've put so much time and money and just overall energy into making this a reality, and I'm so stoked with the final turnout. It's definitely changed my riding, and yeah, I'm just excited to see where it takes me, and hopefully we can learn some more bangers on this. And yeah, I really like all white bikes too. They've always looked dope in videos, and I'm just stoked to say that I officially own one now. But yeah, I'm really stoked with the turnout of this thing, and yeah, hopefully I can get around to riding soon. It's winter here where I live right now, so I haven't been able to do much riding for the past couple months, but hopefully I'll be able to make another trip to Nebraska here soon and get some more clips. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and some more BMX content coming soon. Peace. So I just realized now that I forgot to mention a few parts. So for the chain, I am running a Shadow Interlock V2 half-link chain in white, solid chain. It's pretty easy to put on, and yeah, I like it a lot. Super strong. Then behind there, I don't know if you can see, it's a little dirty, but I have a Shadow Conspiracy bottom bracket as well. And then probably my favorite part on this new bike is a part probably nobody would think of, but it's actually a bottom bracket adapter made by Vocal BMX, an Australian company. And let me see if I can get it close enough. So there's these little holes right here, these little slots. Anyways, you can stick an Allen wrench in there and like tighten the tension. And what it does is there's this little plastic plate underneath that adapter that basically adds drag against the bottom bracket, which makes your cranks super tight for, like, I don't know, spinning tricks and tail whip tricks. Any tricks that really involve taking your feet off. Let me see if I can show you an example, because I have mine pretty freaking tight right now. You can kind of see there's like not really a whole lot of play, which is how I like it. Some people are probably going to think this is crazy, but honestly, I love it. It really helps for like 360 tricks and 360 tail whips and stuff like that. So definitely got to be my favorite part about this whole new bike for show.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my See, I'm back on my bullshit. Shit. Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the solid, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he ran, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make them